Nature does not hate you. It is indifferent. It does not notice you. It does not warn you. Constant and silent. A lake can look peaceful. A forest can look safe. The ground can feel solid. Until the conditions change, every system breaks. Balance ends. Nature looks calm, beautiful, silent, alive. But beneath that surface, there is force, pressure building, gas rising, ice cracking, wind sharpening. A lake can suffocate a valley. A tree can burn your skin. A storm can erase direction. This is nature is scary, the planet that does not care. We call it the natural world. But that phrase makes it sound still, like scenery, like background, like something outside the story. It is not. It is working. Nature is motion, pressure, heat, cold, weight, chemistry, biology, and gravity, all acting at once, forces in motion. A mountain is not just a view, it is rock under stress. A coastline is not just a place to stand, it is water breaking land apart. A forest is not just green space, it is competition, decay, poison, shelter, and hunger layered together. Nothing here needs to be evil. Nothing needs to choose you. That is the part that makes it worse. It is indifferent. Danger in nature does not require intent. It only requires conditions. The wrong temperature, the wrong pressure, it changes everything. The wrong current, the wrong gas in the wrong place. The wrong step at the wrong time can be fatal. Most of the time, the planet looks calm because the forces are balanced. But balance is not safety. Balance is a temporary agreement between forces that can change without asking. A lake can hold poison beneath its surface. A valley can trap air that cannot breathe. A trail can cross ground that is slowly giving way. A storm can turn open space into exposure. A living thing can defend itself without warning you first. It is ready. The planet does not become dangerous. It already is dangerous. We survive because for a while, the conditions allow it. And the first condition we trust is the one we almost never see. The air, the invisible force. Air feels like nothing because we are built inside it. We move through it. We breathe it. We forget it has weight. It is constant. But air is not empty. It is a moving mixture of gases, always pressing. It presses against the body from every direction. It carries heat. It carries water. It carries particles. It carries life. The difference between safe air and deadly air can be invisible. Too little oxygen, and the brain begins to fail before fear fully understands why. Too much carbon dioxide, and the body starts reacting like it is being buried from the inside. The wrong gases can collect in low places. The wrong vapor can drift from hot ground. The wrong storm can turn breathable air into flying debris. A valley can look open and still trap what cannot rise. A cave can look quiet and hold air that has changed. Air that is no longer safe. It is heavy. A room, a mine, a crater, a lake basin, a low field after a release. Each one can become a container. This is why danger is not always visible. The body may be standing in the same landscape. The eyes may see the same trees. The ears may hear nothing unusual. It looks the same, but The chemistry has shifted. It has become something else, completely. Air also turns weather into force. Wind is not just movement, it is mass in motion. It can push water inland. It can strip heat from skin. This is the weight of the air. It can lift dust, sand, ash, spores, and salt into the lungs. Forces we cannot see. The atmosphere is the first thin system between life and exposure. It protects us. It pressures us. It feeds fire. It moves storms. It carries the next danger from one place to another, without end. And when air moves over water, the planet gains another kind of weight. It is a new system. Weight we are about to see. Weight that can be deadly. It is water, the heavy element. Water looks soft because it takes the shape of what holds it. But softness is not weakness. Water is weight. Water is pressure. Water is motion. And when it moves, it does not negotiate. A river does not need to be deep to take balance away. It is constant force. A wave does not need to be tall to move a body. The impact is absolute. A flood does not need to be dramatic to erase the line between road and river. It is deception. A cold lake does not need to look dangerous to change the body faster than judgment can respond. Water hides force because its surface can be beautiful. Above, it can reflect sky calmly. Below, it can pull sideways. It can carry sediment that cuts rock, an invisible tool. It can undercut banks. It can open sinkholes. It can move trees, vehicles, stones, and homes. Massive force when enough mass is behind it. Water in movement, it is relentless. Coasts are not borders. They are collision zones. Every tide is a repeated impact. Every storm surge is ocean lifted and pushed onto land, pushed with weight. Every cliff face near water is a structure being tested. It is being broken slowly. Even still water is not simple. It can hold dissolved gases. It can carry microbes. It can layer by temperature. It can turn from clear to toxic without changing its shape. It can preserve danger beneath a calm surface. This is where the planet becomes deceptive. The same water that keeps life alive can remove heat, oxygen, footing, and distance. It can make the strong weak. It can make the close unreachable. It can make the familiar unrecognizable. And often, the first thing water changes is not the landscape. It is the body, the fragile body. The body is not separate from the planet. It is regulated against it. Every second, the body fights to keep a narrow internal range. Too hot, and chemistry speeds up in the wrong direction. The internal fire, burning. Too cold, and systems slow toward failure. The internal stall, freezing. The margin is smaller than it feels, the thin line of life. Heat does not have to burn to become dangerous. It is hidden force. It can arrive as sun, humidity, still air, hot ground, or trapped spaces. Or work without enough recovery. The mounting cost of effort, exhausting. At first, the body compensates. Blood moves. Sweat forms, responding fast. Breathing changes. The heart works harder. The engine under stress, struggling. Then compensation becomes cost. Water leaves. Salt shifts. Judgment weakens. Coordination changes. The internal system fails, breaking down. The mind may still believe it is in control after the body has already started losing the argument. Cold works differently, but just as quietly. It steals heat, silently, continuously. It steals through air, water, wind, and contact. The environmental leak. Wet clothing can turn mild weather into exposure. Wind makes it faster. Metal, ice, stone, and water can take heat without looking violent. Temperature is not a mood of the environment. It is a physical pressure on biology. This is why a desert, a mountain, a prairie, a coast, and a forest can all become dangerous. They do not need to attack. They only need to shift the rate at which control is lost silently. But temperature is only one part of the surface we trust. Beneath every step, another system is carrying stress. The ground underfoot. Ground feels safe because it holds us up. That feeling is not proof. The ground is a record of forces: pressure, water, heat, freezing, thawing, roots, gravity, time. A slope can look stable while it is slowly losing strength. Soil can hold water until it cannot. Rock can fracture long before it falls. Ice can support weight and fail a few steps away. The surface is only the top layer of the story. Above ground, everything looks still, deceptively. Below it, water moves through pores. Roots split cracks. Minerals expand and contract. Freeze and thaw, pry stone apart. Gravity pulls constantly, even when nothing appears to move. This is why land can change suddenly after changing slowly for years. A landslide turns hillside into a moving mass. A volcanic field releases heat and gas through ground that may look quiet. Stillness is often just movement too slow for the eye, movement we cannot perceive. Humans are built to notice the immediate: a falling branch, a breaking wave, a flash of lightning. But many of the planet's most dangerous processes prepare themselves outside our sense of time. It is always active, working silently. And that last part matters, because the planet is not only rock, water, air, heat, and gravity. It is alive. The system is moving. Biology has entered the story, always. Life makes the planet beautiful. It also makes it more complicated. Life is chemistry under pressure. It feeds, defends, competes, invades, decays, adapts. Plants manufacture chemicals to stop being eaten. Fungi digest what other organisms leave behind. It is constant work. Bacteria alter surfaces, bodies, water, and soil. Parasites use hosts as habitat, changing the foundation. Predators use camouflage, venom, speed, patience, or deception. Prey use toxins, armor, mimicry, and numbers. None of this is evil. It is survival, a simple chemical requirement. But survival does not care how it feels to the organism caught inside it. A toxin does not need anger. The living world is full of systems that work before we notice them. Spores move in air. Algae bloom in water. Microbes multiply on surfaces. Insects carry other organisms. Roots change soil. Decay changes gas. This is where nature becomes hardest to separate. Heat changes metabolism. Cold changes survival. Ground stores spores, roots, toxins, and decay. Gravity moves everything downward. The planet is not a collection of separate dangers. It is one connected system, one working unit, And safety exists only when that system happens to be aligned in our favor. For now. This is the rule underneath the whole series. The planet is not safe. It is survivable under the right conditions. That difference matters. A forest can be shelter until weather changes. A lake can be calm until chemistry shifts. A valley can be open until air collects. A slope can be solid until water weakens it. A desert can be beautiful until heat outruns the body. A living thing can be harmless until survival requires defense. The danger is not always in the place itself. It is in the relationship between the place and the body standing there. This is why nature can look peaceful and still be lethal. Beauty is not evidence of safety. The natural world does not need to hate us. It does not need to punish us. It does not notice us at all. It only needs to continue being what it is. Forces acting together, always. The planet is not safe. It is only waiting for the conditions to change. Dark Science Files begins here. Not with monsters, not with myth, but with the real world seen without comfort. Some lakes do not need waves to become dangerous. Gas can build silently beneath the surface. Pressure can trap it for years. And when the lake finally releases it, everything nearby stops breathing. What we have seen is not nature turning evil. It is nature operating normally. Gas rises. Water moves. Storms form. And when the conditions align, life gets caught in the system. Because the planet does not choose victims, it only follows physics.